Hello, hello, welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher, thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into Jun Jun. We're diving into episode 7. We just finished episode 6, where Choi finally started to use his words and clear up the situation about his engagement a little bit. But then Lee was like, so what's that supposed to mean? Why are you telling me? What am I supposed to do with this information? Acting still all standoffish. I'm like, baby, calm down. And then he goes and lays a kiss on Choi and he's like, get out, I like you. And I'm like, girl, make up your mind. This whiplash is confusing me. So we're going to dive in and see where this goes and hopefully get some more development with the other two. But yeah, let's dive on in. Oh, come on, clavage. I'd buy it. Give it to me. I want it.
되게 괜찮은데?
뭔가 좀 시안이랑 안 맞지 않아요?
좀 너무 부담스러운 것 같아요.
좋다. 이게 바로 제가 말하던 거. 그러네. 이거네. 와, 진짜 대박이다 진짜. 맞아요.
I mean, to be fair,
뭐 하는 거죠?
it's pretty similar to what he was doing, except y'all didn't give him the sex lighting. Y'all gave him some nice soft pink lighting behind him.
찍어가지고 보여주시겠다고 하셔서요.
야, 이거 레퍼런스가 아니라 본방 가도 되겠는데?
이준 씨가 설명을 아주 잘해줘서요. 남자친구 느낌의 컨셉을.
Lord, I would love to. Okay. So when it comes to Jun and Jun, I love the place that we're in now. It's where I wish they were like 3 episodes ago, because again, since the series is so short, we don't have time to spend lingering in this area of confusion for far too long. So I would have loved them to be at this point a couple episodes ago, so we have some more time to linger with them in this sort of getting back in touch, getting feelings, falling in love kind of phase. Get a little bit more time with that. Also, I want more time with Shimon and Hyeong, because I'm assuming they're supposed to be a secondary ship, because anytime I've seen any promotional information for the show, it's always Jun and Jun, and then I've got these two together. So I assumed that they were going to be my side ship, but maybe not, and that's okay. They don't need to be a side ship, but there's something there. Like they were laying whatever groundwork for there being some sort of history with them there at some point, and right now it's going down the path of that I was kind of worried about last episode, where I feel like if we do end up shipping them together, it's just going to be like a quick fix. Okay, yep, I apologize, and now we're in love, and it's like that's not what I want. I want to explore them a little bit more. But that being said, I love just a lot of the conversation. Guys, I feel like I'm a broken record with every series. Conversation, just have an open, honest conversation. I love the conversation happening between Lee and Choi, especially like in the office when they were like doing the testings of the different perfume scents, and Choi was, trying to basically coax out of him like, hey, what's, what is it that you're working towards? I'm working towards something too. Maybe I can help you. And Lee's being a little bit more coy, not really giving any information, but he's like, how's I supposed to know this, that, the other? You never told me these things. And he's like, you know what? I'm sorry. I apologize. And like, it was just a very nice, soft, gentle conversation. And I feel like we cleared up so much. There was so much just confusion and misconception happening between the two of them because nobody knew how to use their damn words. And I feel like in that one conversation, we cleared up that conversation, and the conversation from the night before, picking up where we left off at the end of last episode, cleared up so much of the awkward, negative energy in the air. And, Choi, again, it's very much straightforward. I like you. I like you. I like you. I like you. And Jun's like, I like you too. I just need some time. And I'm like, that is fair. That is absolutely fair. Just because you like somebody doesn't mean you have to jump into a relationship with them. You need your time to figure some things out. That's fine, baby. Take your time. As long as we are communicating and we know where each other stands, that's all I can ask for. I don't need you guys to jump into a relationship immediately. I just need us to be on the same wavelength. Okay? So, yes, beautiful. And then the last little bit there with the whole, well, before I jump over there, then we also had the presentation with the just kind of like the pitch for the potential ad concepts for the hair perfume. And you know, we asked, I guess it was a surprise meeting, maybe not, I don't know, but you know, Hyun's like, okay, we're gonna have a meeting in 30 minutes, hey, let's go prepare. And one of the interns like, I really haven't prepared many ideas. What's gonna happen? And the girl's like, just say a few words and that'll be okay. We're all just kind of, you know, spitballing, kind of just, you know, free flowing with ideas here. Meanwhile, Jun's got a whole like 15 slide PowerPoint that he developed because he's been doing his damn job. He's been doing his damn job. I've been saying it the whole damn time. Like her, she's pretty much the only one who I've kind of given some sort of leniency towards, because she seemed, at least in the earlier episodes, to stay out of like the gossip and just be kind of the one to like snap the other two back into reality. Like, hey, they're gossiping. She's like, hey, maybe you don't do that at work. Don't talk about people behind their back, or, you know, blah, 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 blah. But then last episode, she was kind of falling into that gossip ring a little bit too, when they were talking about Choi and his fiance and this, that, and the other. I'm like, oh, baby. So the three of them terribly underprepared. And not to say that Lee's presentation or his concept was the best concept in the world, or, you know, his was going to win, but he came with something. So by default, he already won the meeting. It's not that you have to come up with the winning concept, this and the other, but come prepared with something. This is your job. Your job is to do A, B, C, and D. So if you're not doing A, B, C, and D, don't expect to stay employed here. Don't expect to get past this internship phase. We established that when on your first day. So Lee has been doing his damn job. So there was the other intern who was all upset and like, oh, he's so talentless. He didn't even do anything. He just showed a video because of someone he knew, this, that, the other. And I appreciate his senior supervisor setting him aside and just basically explaining some wisdom of the world to him, because very easily that could have gone the way of, oh, you're insulting me and you're insulting your superiors, you're insulting this, that, the other, you're fired. It very easily could have gone that way. But you know, he explained, like, coming from a place of understanding, like, I understand you feel frustrated because you don't necessarily agree with the concept or don't agree with this, that, the other, but at the end of the day, it's a teamwork, it's a team, and you're not always going to love everything that happens, but it's for the good of the team. And also, you didn't bring shit to the table. It's not about having the most talented this, that, the other. Like, we want people who work hard, who do their job. You didn't do this. So you might be more talented. You may have gone to some fancy school for this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, you're all here at the same place. Y'all all at the same level. But he's doing his job. He did his job. He put in the work. You didn't put in the work. That's how it is, baby boy. So it's just life lessons that sometimes you got to teach the younger generation, because sometimes they think they know it all and they can just, sometimes, not always, but sometimes younger generations feel a little entitled. They feel like, you know, oh, I'm smart, I got all A's in this, or I went to this school, or I have these awards and these accolades, so that entitles me to be, you know, the star of this team, or to, you know, get all of, like, it's like, baby boy, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Maybe that's how it worked when you were in school, but you know, this is the real world. This is the working world. This is the professional business world. And if you don't have results to show, your little awards, your little diploma, whatever, it doesn't mean shit unless you can actually produce. Unless you can produce stuff while you are here and employed, all these other credentials you have don't mean shit to me. Okay, I'm here for results. So if you can't get me the results, I don't care about your credentials. So, just a little life lesson had to teach him. We had the brief little scene with Hyun and Jun Lee at lunch, and Hyun was very, very nervous, basically looking like he was going to maybe confess his feelings or try to have some sort of conversation about that, and just didn't really know. There was this awkward energy between them. And I don't know if Lee is aware that Hyun has these feelings, because I feel like every other time they've interacted, it's just been normal interactions they've had. But now that Lee's kind of made up with Choi and is kind of maybe sort of pursuing this sort of romantic relationship, there was just this strange, awkward energy between Lee and Hyun at lunch there when we first started the scene. So I'm like, I don't know what's happening there. But yeah, obviously they didn't get to talk about it. And then we've got Shimon here who's pushing up on Lee, and Choi is like, nah, man, that's my man. I need you to back up. Yeah, I just wish that Choi and Lee had gotten to this point a couple episodes back so that we could explore some more time with Hyun and Shimon. Because right now they're both feeling like second thoughts. And if the series were longer, if we had like another 2 episodes to explore them, that'd be fine too. But it feels like we're just kind of, okay, they're here, and then we're just gonna, I don't know, smash them together. And like, I don't like that sort of, it's like last minute oversight thought kind of thing, because we put so much thought into all these other scenarios and characters and whatnot. So I would have liked just a little bit more thought being put into them, but we'll have to wait and see how the last episode turns out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah.